Hello everyone, my name is Kian Edwards, student number N9954295, and today I want to talk to you about Eukanuba Dog Food's 2015 ad campaign. Eukanuba Dog Food is a subsidiary of Mars Incorporated, which has positioned itself as the higher quality premium brand within the pet food market, calling itself the tops when it comes to pet food products. This market positioning was clearly demonstrated in the 2015 campaign, which was centered around the unique selling proposition that dogs, which regularly consumed Eukanuba dog food, could have their lifespans extended by up to 30%. This message strategy appealed in particular to the consumer segments which regarded their pets as an integral part of the family unit. This ties into the data analysis which shows that the average pet owner in Australia is likely to be a young woman between the ages of 18 and 29 in a household with children with a middle to high income. This segmentation in turn led to the development of a relevant consumer insight, namely that the target audience wants their dog to grow up with their child as a long-term companion. The advertising campaign, on a strategic level, certainly appears to have tapped into this consumer insight. Furthermore, the intended marketing positioning of Eukanuba brand as the definitive high-quality option for dog food helps establish it with the targeted segment of consumers. The increasing humanization of pets has led to an increase in the demand for quality pet food products over more budget alternatives, with most consumers stating that they were willing to lower their own discretionary spending before reducing the amount of money they spent on their pets. On a strategic level, the 2015 campaign is a highly successful in engaging with the identified market segment, strongly resonating with the consumer insight and leading to a well-executed campaign which carefully considers the nature of the product and its target audience. As such, I have no major recommendations to improve the campaign from a strategic standpoint. The success of this campaign could be best measured through the creation and application of realistic and measurable goals, such as the number of sales, return on investment, and market share post-campaign. The 2015 advertising campaign makes a strong personal or emotive appeal to consumers, with its core premise of significantly increasing the lifespan of dogs which consume it. A recurring theme reiterated in the advertisement is one of continual health, longevity, adventure, and happiness, all of which tie strongly into the identified consumer insight that the target audience wants their dog to grow up with their children as a long-term companion. This is a particularly effective appeal to make towards the target segment, which is likely to be undergoing the emotionally charged experience of raising a child and starting a family for the first time. The campaign also included links in a variety of scientific studies conducted by Eukanuba, which asserted the validity of the brand's claims of longevity, helping to create a greater appeal amongst the more discerning consumers who were not as easily swayed by the marketing pop. Tonally, the campaign reflects Eukanuba's brand identity of quality and superiority, with uplifting music and majestic shots of dogs running against a backdrop of idyllic rural landscapes. The high production values and more serious, health-conscious tone of the advertisement help set it apart from the more whimsical, fun-loving adverts of competing brands. However, the advertisement campaign does not stress the family aspect of the targeted segment, instead choosing to focus on solitary older dog owners with their older dogs. I believe the young suburban family, the creative strategy could have been improved by focusing the pet growing up alongside a young suburban family. This would allow the target audience to more strongly identify with the product, and would have had the added advantage of bringing consumers into the brand whilst their pets were still young, thereby creating a longer-term consumer commitment. The avenue of media utilized in the 2015 campaign was primarily television and newspaper print advertisements, as well as a redesigned website and updated packaging. Research indicates that the TV advertisements remain one of the most powerful forms of marketing, having significantly impacted upon consumer decision-making, though it has begun to decline in popularity in recent years in the face of social media advertising. Despite this, it still reaches a significant portion of the population, with up to 53% of Australians stating that TV advertisements had a high to medium influence on their purchase decisions. Print advertising such as magazines and newspapers also remain a powerful form of marketing, offering extensive market penetration and reader involvement. Up to 54% of adults in Australia read the daily newspaper each weekday, a number which jumps to 64% on Sundays. However, both TV and print advertisements have these significant disadvantages, including high clutter, high costs, and lack of selectivity. However, given the large size of the target segment, the mass reach and the coverage of television and print advertising may still be the best way of informing potential consumers of the Eukanuba product. Alternatively, more targeted forms of advertisement to be considered include social media campaigns and magazine ads, which can engage the target segment more directly than television or newspaper print media. That concludes my presentation on the Eukanuba 2015 ad campaign. Thanks for watching.